Friends, let's talk about a culinary masterpiece that brings joy to millions every spring, the chocolate Easter egg. These delightful treats are more than just a sweet indulgence. They are a symbol of celebration, renewal, and the arrival of spring. Every year, families and friends come together to share in the joy of these chocolatey wonders. This isn't just any candy, it's a symbol of rebirth, spring, and let's be honest, a darn good excuse to eat chocolate. The tradition of giving and receiving chocolate Easter eggs has been cherished for generations, bringing smiles to faces young and old. The vibrant colors and intricate designs make each egg a work of art, almost too beautiful to eat, almost. But have you ever stopped to think about the journey that little chocolate egg takes from cocoa bean to your Easter basket? It's a fascinating process that combines nature's bounty with human ingenuity. From the tropical regions where cocoa beans are grown to the factories where they are transformed into delectable treats, each step is a marvel of culinary craftsmanship. Buckle up, food fans, because we're about to break down the fascinating process of how those delicious Easter eggs are made. It all starts with the careful selection of the finest cocoa beans, which are then roasted to perfection to bring out their rich, complex flavors. The beans are ground into a thick paste known as cocoa mass, the foundation of all chocolate products. We start with humble cocoa beans, harvested from cacao trees in tropical regions. These beans are the heart and soul of our chocolatey adventure. Farmers work tirelessly to cultivate and harvest the beans, ensuring that only the best make it to the next stage of production. These beans are the heart and soul of our chocolatey adventure. Once harvested, the beans undergo a fermentation process that develops their flavor. They are then dried and shipped to chocolate factories around the world, where the magic truly begins. Then comes the sugar, the sweetener that takes the edge off the cocoa's natural bitterness. Sugar is carefully measured and blended with the cocoa mass to create a balanced, sweet flavor that we all love. The amount of sugar added can vary, giving us everything from dark, bittersweet chocolate to creamy milk chocolate. We need milk solids for that creamy texture that melts in your mouth. Milk solids are added to the mix, giving the chocolate its smooth, velvety consistency. This is what makes milk chocolate so irresistible, providing a perfect contrast to the rich cocoa flavor. And finally, we have cocoa butter, the magical ingredient that gives chocolate its signature snap. Cocoa butter is extracted from the cocoa beans and added to the chocolate mixture, ensuring that each bite is both firm and melt-in-your-mouth delicious. This final touch is what makes chocolate Easter eggs not just a treat, but a true celebration of flavor and craftsmanship. The journey from bean to bar is a fascinating one. First, those cocoa beans are roasted to perfection, bringing out their rich, complex flavors. This process is a delicate dance of heat and time, crucial for developing the chocolate's aroma. Next, the roasted beans are cracked and winnowed, separating the valuable nibs from the outer shells. These nibs are the pure, unadulterated cocoa, ready for the next stage of their transformation. The nibs are then ground into a thick paste called chocolate liquor. Don't let the name fool you, there's no alcohol involved. This intense, bitter liquid contains both cocoa solids and cocoa butter. To create the smooth, melt-in-your-mouth chocolate we know and love, the chocolate liquor undergoes a process called conching. Conching is where the magic truly happens. This process involves heating and grinding the chocolate liquor for hours, even days, in large conching machines. Think of it like a culinary massage for the chocolate, smoothing out any grittiness and developing its final flavor profile. Sugar, milk solids, and additional cocoa butter are added during conching, creating the specific recipe for our Easter egg chocolate. The duration and intensity of conching significantly impact the final product. A longer conching time results in smoother, more refined chocolate with a more pronounced flavor. It's a testament to the chocolatier's skill and patience. Once conched, our chocolate is almost ready for its Easter egg debut, but first it needs to be tempered. Tempering, my friends, is a vital step in chocolate making, especially when crafting those beautiful Easter eggs. This process is not just a mere formality, it's an art form that separates the amateurs from the professionals. This controlled heating and cooling process ensures the cocoa butter within the chocolate crystallizes in a stable form. The temperature must be meticulously monitored, often using a digital thermometer, to achieve the perfect consistency. Why is this important? Well, properly tempered chocolate has that satisfying snap, a glossy sheen, and melts smoothly on the tongue. Imagine biting into a piece of chocolate that breaks cleanly and melts effortlessly, releasing its rich flavors. Untempered chocolate, on the other hand, can have a dull appearance, a grainy texture, and might melt unevenly. This can be quite disappointing, especially when you've put in so much effort to create your chocolate masterpiece. Not exactly the qualities we want in our Easter treats. We want our chocolates to look as good as they taste, and tempering is the key to achieving that. Tempering is a precise process that requires careful monitoring of temperature and movement. The chocolatier must be patient and attentive, constantly stirring and spreading the chocolate to ensure even cooling. It's a skill honed through experience and a bit of chocolatey intuition, and it makes all the difference in the final product. Years of practice and a deep understanding of chocolate's behavior are what make a chocolatier truly exceptional. With the chocolate perfectly tempered, it's time to give those Easter eggs their signature shape. Pouring the smooth, glossy chocolate into molds, the chocolatier carefully crafts each egg, ensuring they are as delightful to look at as they are to eat. The result is a delicious, visually stunning treat that embodies the essence of Easter. Section 5. Shell Game, Molding the Chocolate Eggs. This is where the magic truly begins, transforming liquid chocolate into delightful Easter treats. Now comes the fun part, shaping the chocolate into those iconic egg shapes. The process starts with pouring the tempered chocolate into the egg-shaped molds, a task that requires precision and care. This is where those meticulously crafted molds come into play. Each mold is designed to ensure the perfect shape and texture of the final product. These molds come in various sizes and designs, from simple and elegant to intricately detailed. Some molds feature smooth surfaces while others have intricate patterns that add a touch of artistry to the chocolate eggs. Each mold is typically made of two halves that fit together perfectly. This ensures that the chocolate egg will have a seamless finish once it is removed from the mold. The tempered chocolate is carefully poured into the molds, ensuring every nook and cranny is filled. This step is crucial for achieving a uniform thickness and a smooth surface on the final product. To achieve an even shell thickness, the molds are vibrated, releasing any trapped air bubbles and encouraging the chocolate to settle. This vibration process is essential for creating a consistent and high-quality chocolate shell. Excess chocolate is then poured out, leaving a smooth, even layer clinging to the mold's interior. This ensures that the chocolate egg will have a delicate shell that is not too thick or too thin. The filled molds are then sent for a little chill time to allow the chocolate to set. This cooling process is vital for solidifying the chocolate and giving it a glossy finish. Once the chocolate has set, the molds are carefully opened to reveal the beautifully crafted chocolate eggs, ready for the next step in their journey. Section 6. From halves to wholes. Joining the chocolate shells. Once the chocolate is cooled and hardened, it's time to release the eggs from their molds. The molds are carefully opened, revealing shiny, perfectly formed chocolate halves. But wait, we're not done yet. To create those delightful hollow eggs, we need to join two halves together. This is a delicate operation, often done by hand or with specialized machinery. The edges of the chocolate halves are gently warmed, just enough to soften them slightly. Then, with a steady hand, the two halves are pressed together, creating a seamless bond. A little more cooling time, and our chocolate eggs are ready for their grand finale decoration. Section 7. The Big Chill, Cooling and Setting for Perfection. Before we get to the artistic part, let's talk about the importance of proper cooling and setting. This step is crucial for achieving the desired texture and appearance of our chocolate eggs. After the chocolate is poured into the molds or the halves are joined, they are carefully transferred to a cooling tunnel or room. Here, the temperature is precisely controlled to allow the chocolate to solidify slowly and evenly. This gradual cooling process prevents thermal shock, which can cause the chocolate to crack or develop an undesirable bloom, those whitish streaks that sometimes appear on chocolate. Proper cooling and setting ensure that our chocolate eggs emerge with a smooth, glossy surface, ready for their decorative makeover. Section 8. Dress to Impress, Decorating the Eggs. Now for the grand finale, transforming those plain chocolate eggs into edible works of art. This is where creativity knows no bounds. Some eggs receive a simple yet elegant touch, like a drizzle of contrasting chocolate or a sprinkle of colorful sugar. Others are adorned with intricate designs, hand-piped with meticulous precision. From delicate floral patterns to whimsical characters, the possibilities are endless. And of course, no Easter egg is complete without a final flourish of festive packaging.